Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Welcome to Skyman TV, the tallest man in Black Africa. I have a problem with the way Azimio is handling the government. When I first heard William Samoei Ruto being recognized by Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, wakati ambapo Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta alimuita my president, I knew something is happening behind the scene. I knew the relationship between the opposition na serikali, the relationship was changing. Ladies and gentlemen, is Azimio finally recognizing William Samoei Ruto as the President of the Republic of Kenya? Is Azimio accepting that William Samoei Ruto won the election fairly and squarely? Let me ask you, our viewers, what about you? Do you still recognize, or do you recognize William Samoei Ruto as the president who won the August 2022 general elections? But before I give a critical analysis of what this means politically, I want us to listen to Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka speaking.
Lakini opposition hii ndio itaokoa Kenya hii. Hata mkiwa huko, weka maslahi ya watu ataita Taveta beyond your own. Because it is true William Ruto used to say exactly what you have repeated here. Hatuna uhasama na yoyote. Lakini we have a problem na matamshi watu wengine. Kama vile naibu wake enda huko Kambani kwa mazishi kama hapa. Na kutoa matamshi ambayo iliwagadhabisha watu wa Machakos. Hata wengine wanakondelea macho. Wanaona hii mtu ni mtu wa aina gani? Ni sampuli ya aina gani? So we are going to call everybody to order. And nobody is going to stop these discussions. And because of course on that part I must congratulate the president because he has put his foot down. Anasema zungumza endelee. Na kwa sababu ya kuonyesha msimamo huo, hata na sisi tunazidi kumtambua. Tungojee wakati wa kipindi kingine. Na vile Robert Mbui amesema, nani anajua? Lazima tumheshimu Mwenyezi Mungu. Lakini watu pia wawe put on speed governance. Hapa watu wanazungumza mambo matatu. Kila mtu akitoka mambo matatu. Kwa nini hakuna mtu anaongea mambo 10 hapa? Yaani nyinyi mnajua ambacho kinawasumbua kwa roho zenu and you are afraid to say it. Kwa hivyo mambo uoga Kenya ni lazima ya mtu akifanya makosa anaambiwa umefanya makosa. The important thing is maisha ya wananchi wa Kenya. And we want to develop here a democratic culture. Wacha niwaambieni ukweli.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you have listened to Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, it is very clear that he is now recognizing William Samoei Ruto as the president of the Republic of Kenya who won the election squarely and fairly. Kwa sababu ukimsikiliza, one thing that is very clear, there's no way that Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka anaweza kusema hivyo, anaweza kuropokwa bila kuwa na makubaliano na Raila Amolo Odinga, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta na wengine. That's why I told you, when I heard, because it is Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, you know, before that he used to say that his leader is Raila Amolo Odinga. But he changed the tone and the tune and left the country. Is Raila being abandoned by this leader, or is it that there is an agreement? Because when I even look at Raila Amolo Odinga, he has toned down on the way he has been very, very critical on William Samoei Ruto. Indeed, I was expecting Raila Amolo Odinga to come out very strongly when the government raided again the payslip of civil servants and teachers, policemen, jeshi. Hakuna mtu ambaye alisazwa. And many people don't know that the government is still planning to raid the civil servants' payslip by reducing 2.75% again on their payslip. By the time I realized that Raila is not talking about this, I knew that kuna mazungumzo ambayo yanaendelea nyuma ya au nyuma ya nini ya hema, behind the tent something is taking place. And what does this mean politically if for sure that Azimio is recognizing that William Samoei Ruto wants the election fair and square? Number one, it means that these people are now focusing on their interest. Vyeo hakuna maslahi ya mwananchi, because we know that the election was disputed. We know that the IBC was hopelessly divided. Majority of the commissioners declared that William Samoei Ruto did not win the elections, but Wafula Chebukati and two others declared that Raila Amolo Odinga won the elections. So if the referee is disputing the legitimacy of William Samoei Ruto, why should Azimio recognize him? The other thing is that it now gives William Samoei Ruto what he has badly been looking for: legitimacy. Legitimacy question is now answered. Ladies and gentlemen, if Azimio, if Kalonzo Musyoka, Raila Amolo Odinga, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta recognize William Samoei Ruto as the President of the Republic of Kenya, who won the elections, what is the need of opening the servers? That is the truth of the matter. What is the need of auditing the 2022 general elections? Kama yule ambaye alikuwa na shidana ameanza kukubali na mwenzake, kwa sababu mgombea mwenza wa Raila Amolo Odinga alikuwa ni sio Kalonzo Musyoka, alikuwa ni Martha Karua. Na you know Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka is a senior principal in Azimio coalition. So what does this mean? Mwananchi yako peke yake ama inamaanisha nini? Inamaanisha watu wengine ndio ambao wanapiga, lakini viongozi wameshakubaliana. That is the funny thing about politicians. I've always told you that these politicians have more in common than in conflict. Na lazima wa mwananchi kawaida huwa ataachwa kwenye mataa. I've noted these days that they are not talking much about the cost of living. But when you look at the way this issue is being addressed at the Bomas of Kenya, you realize that although it is given as number one, this item number one, and nafikiri it doesn't require much nini, because if you ask me, this is an emergency by the way, kwa sababu bei ya kila kitu inazidi kupanda kila uchao. Lakini Azimio bado ukiangalia utaona kwamba hawazungumzii lile swala. Again, when I look at the way things are going, when I look at our governors, the way they have decided to work with William Samoei Ruto, the way they have been singing Hosanna to William Samoei Ruto, I'm wondering, I'm asking myself, where are we heading to? Are we in the right direction? Is it the high time that Azimio come out very clearly, openly, and start supporting William Samoei Ruto? Or could William Samoei Ruto have agreed with Raila Amolo Odinga, Kalonzo Musyoka, and Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta on the way forward? Because when I look at it, definitely, mwenye macho habitazama, tunaona kila kitu kimebadilika. Tumeona kwamba ule mwelekeo, ule uhasama uliokuwepo haupo tena. I don't think Raila Amolo Odinga is going to call demonstrations again. Kwa sababu kile ambacho tunaona ni kwamba the focus now, as I've said, seems to be in the positions. The positions. The position of the Prime Cabinet Secretary. The position of the leader of opposition. Who said this is what we want? Ladies and gentlemen, aren't we losing the focus? Aren't we doing the wrong thing? And we know that jambo moja ni kwamba unajua sasa watu wakiwaachilia wananchi, because definitely these leaders you always betray mwananchi wa kawaida kama nilivyosema. And the other thing that this means is that Raila Amolo Odinga will be forced now to bow to the president. That's the truth of the matter. He's the head of state, the head of government, and in future, even when the Azimio, if for instance 2027, if there will be a court case, Supreme Court case, watu wataona kama ni kupoteza tu wakati. People do not take these cases very seriously. But because I believe the issue at hand has always been a contested election, I think here Azimio is getting it wrong, if you ask me. I don't know what to think from where you sit, but from my perspective, Azimio is doing the wrong thing. Azimio should focus on a stolen election. Azimio should focus on the cost of living. Those two should remain separate. But who are we? Najua sasa wenyewe wakisema kwamba hivyo ndivyo ilivyo, sisi ni nani? We are just pawns in a big game of poker. That is my take, ladies and gentlemen. Interact with me through the comment section. Remember to like this video. For those of you who are not subscribed, can you subscribe? For those who like to support this channel, I'll give the M-Pesa number, and have a blessed Sunday. Bye-bye.